This is the new 3.0 Torsion Gun Holster for the MMP. This is awesome. It fits, just the regular MMP and the 2.0. If you're running a thumb safety on there, it's got the area for the thumb safety, and that's not going to bother you guys. If you guys aren't running thumb safety on there on your MMP, it's not going to bother you at all. It's slick, nice, slim, awesome gun holster. It fits an RMR. It's got enough space for an RMR. Now, let me just say this slide is an aftermarket slide. It's a Salient Arms. And so this is not where the RMR is going to sit on a core MMP. On the core MMP, the RMR is going to sit a lot closer to the ejection port because the MMP has a different rear sight. As you can see, that rear sight was milled. It's an aftermarket milled rear sight, or not the rear sight is milled, but the area where the rear sight goes was milled. So it pushes the rear sight back. And so that allows for the RMR to sit, or the red dot to sit further back on the slide. As you can see, there's a lot of room there. So this holster will fit the core MMP with a red dot sight on there. So yeah, man, this is awesome. That's what a lot of people were waiting for. And a lot of people are running red dot sights now. And, people want to conceal carry red dot sights. I do. I mean, this is my EDC right here. Hasn't changed. The Glock 19 in a torsion gun holster, single belt clip configuration. And what I do is I'm running the SRO. And I like this SRO. It gives you a big window so that you can come up on your target. It's awesome, guys. And let me see if I can show you guys there. Can you see the red dot? Let me see if I can find it. It's kind of tricky. Where are you, red dot? It's there, guys. I can't find it, man. This is horrible. This is horrible. What's going on, man? Yeah, it's right there. Anyways, it's there, guys. But yeah, so it's a bigger window, target acquisition a lot faster, bringing it up and finding that red dot and putting it on your target, just way faster. So anyways, you're probably not gonna be able to run the SRO because you can see the SRO has a longer hood in the front. It's basically an RMR, but just with a longer hood and obviously, a bigger window, but it extends further front. So on the core, you're probably not gonna be able to run it, but you'll be able to run just any other red dot sight, whether it's a Holosun or a Delta or whatever's out there, guys. Trijicon, yeah, you'll be able to run those and you should be fine. You should be fine. But yeah, this is it, man. Really nice. Love it. It's got the torsion technology in there. Basically what it is, if you can see that line's parallel to the ground right here. And so if you see the gun, look at the way the gun sits. Look at the grip on there. So basically, what it does is just a standard holster would sit like this. This sits like this, and so there's a 10-degree inward cant, which hides the grip of the gun. We're also working on a claw, guys, and that's going to help it a bit more for people out there that are looking for just a little bit more help. It could be. It could be a psychological thing, maybe not, but it is what it is. If you guys want a claw, we'll give you guys a claw. So we're working on that as well, guys. It's gonna be a little while on that, but yeah, there it is, man. MMP fits the 2.0 and the standard MMP, 4¼ inch and 4-inch. Awesome holster. Love it, man. I mean, if I was running an MMP, this is what I'd be running. I like Glocks, and so it is what it is, but yeah. Are you gonna make a combo cuff and mag holder? No, not anytime soon, Logan. That's a good question. A lot of law enforcement run our gear, and a lot of people love, that's why we offer the P320 full size, which will be 3.0 very soon, because a lot of people like to run their issued gun, after they're done working, and they like to run it, they like to conceal carry it, and it is what it is. So we're offering the P320, and to answer that question, making a combo cuff with a mag holder, we don't see it. Then again, a lot of people like running it. Our gear is made for the concealed carrier. A lot of agencies do run our gear, and mostly for plainclothes officers or detectives and stuff like that. FBI agents run our gear, Secret Service. But again, that's a different type of it doesn't need to be level 2 or level 3 is what I'm trying to say. The handcuff and mag holder, I get it, because plainclothes officers also run that as well. So we've been thinking about that. We may end up doing something for you guys, but at the time right now, we've just got so much stuff that is just, waiting in queue that it just wouldn't make any sense for us to go take it and just put it in the front of the line. I think it will sell, and I think there's a market for it, but we have to compare the market for a handcuff with a mag holder to the market for the new Glock 43X MOS, right? So we need to compare that. What's going to bring in more sales? What's going to sell more? What's going to bring in more revenue? And it's going to be the Glock 43X with the MOS. Oh, you guys are just money hungry. No, it's just business. It is what it is. A business is in business to be profitable so they can continue to move forward. That's it. End of the line. I mean, at the end of the day, that's it, man. Bottom line, end of story. Don't let other people tell you otherwise. Don't let other people think, oh man, that's just greed. No, it's not greed. It is what a business is there to do. It's there to make profit so they can continue to grow, so they can continue to employ employees, and so they can continue to bring you guys more products, better products. If you get emotional and get stuck on something, and that's not where the market is, it's going to hurt your business. It's going to hurt you guys. Trust me, I've been there. We've done that. It's hurt us before. It's not all numbers, obviously, but numbers do help. But at the end of the day, you need to give the majority of people what they want, and the majority of the people are going to want the 43X MOS. It's what it is. And so, that's what we're doing. And again, getting back to the handcuff and mag pouch, I think it's a good idea. I think it would sell, but yeah, we just need to look at, how much it would move and just kind of put it in queue and see where it would go. So, again, I can't promise you guys anything, but yeah, man, I wish we could. I mean, if I could, I'd do it tomorrow. I mean, if Bravo could, we'd have a holster for every single gun type, because I know that we are missing out on a lot of the market. But at the end of the day, you need to be strategic in what you choose, what you're going to move forward with, so that way you capture most of the market. Because of our process as well. We're a manufacturing company. Hold on, let me take a sip of my coffee because I just brewed it. Ooh, we're a manufacturing company. And so, these are injection molded holsters. This is the holster for the Hellcat BCA. Awesome, with a red dot. That's awesome. I'll get back to it in a bit. But we manufacture gun holsters, and they're injection molded. And these molds, they cost money and they take time to make. And because of that, we need to be very careful in what we put in queue and what's next in line. So at the end of the day, the majority of the people out there, the majority of the market is happy. So there you go, man. Good question, man. Good question. Keep asking, guys. When are you coming up with a Glock 48 in left hand? Biggies, that's a good question. The Glock 48 sells. The Glock 43 sells. These thin concealed carry guns sell very well. And so, yeah, we may have to. I mean, obviously, one of the first guns that's going to come out in left-handed in 3.0 is going to be the Glock 19 for sure. And then the Glock 43X, probably the new MOS. And then from there, who knows, maybe the Glock 43 will fit in the Glock 43 MOS. We haven't tried it yet. We'll see how that works. But if it fits, obviously, that would be great. Yeah, and then we'll hit the MMPs and definitely some light bearings. We need to bring a light bearing option to the P320 because the P320 moves, guys. That P320, it's an awesome gun. The serial number is on the trigger area, the trigger group area, and so you can swap out the frames and slides, and it's just a really cool gun, and it shoots well, and it's a solid gun. I mean, Sig really knocked it out of the park with that one, but. At the end of the day, left-handed holsters, I mean, there's a market for it. There is a market for left-handed holsters, obviously. But here's the thing, guys. A lot of people say, and I've said it before, and I need to say it again. A lot of people say, well, 10% of the population is left-handed. Yes, that's true. But that doesn't mean that 10% of the population shoots left-handed. I have a lot of left-handed friends. I don't want to say a lot, but I know a couple guys, they're musicians, and they play right-handed. And they're hunters, and when they shoot right-handed, but they're left-handed. So they are left-handed, just in nature they are. But when it comes to shooting a gun, when it comes to, playing an instrument, even throwing a football or something, they may be right-handed. And so, yeah, there's, we used to sell left-handed holsters, 3-4 years ago when we had our custom line, and only 3% of our sales were left-handed. And so to me, that tells me that 10% of the population is left-handed, but only 3% of the population shoots left-handed. And so because it's 3%, that's a small number, man, compared to, if you get hundreds of orders a day and only 3% of them are left-handed, do the math, and that's, if you're offering 10, we're offering everything under the sun left-handed. So we're only offering Glock 19s and all that, that number's going to dwindle even more. So yeah, I mean, one of the things to answer that would be to do an ambidextrous holster, and that would work. There's a lot of companies out there that do that when they get into injection molding. We don't like that. It's kind of like, it's almost like you're sacrificing just, for a very, very minute slice of shooters out there. So we'd rather just hold off and do a left-handed holster and have it sell on its own. That's just, our way of thinking. Is it right? Is it wrong? We don't know, man, but that's just the way we think. If we're going to give somebody something, let it be deliberately for that. I mean, it's made for that. It's made for a right-handed shooter. And then if we do something for a left-handed person, then obviously, it's made for a left-handed person, and you're not compromising, it being in the middle, trying to please two people, and you have a substandard product because of that. We don't want to do that. Again, what is substandard? I don't know. It is what it is. That's in the eye of the beholder. If you don't think it's substandard, then awesome. But we feel that it does take away a little bit from the holster. So yeah, we'd rather just wait on it and do a holster made for left-handed people. So there you go, man. Good question, man. Inside the waistband is very uncomfortable. Jane Smith, or IW is very uncomfortable. I'm assuming it's inside the waist. I mean, I know it is. If I'd have to bet on it, I'd bet on that. Yes, no, maybe so. Let me talk about inside the waistband and it being comfortable or uncomfortable. Guys, that's just going to depend on the person. What are your tolerances for carrying a 2-pound piece of metal and plastic inside the waistband? What are your tolerances? I know a lot of people that can't even carry a cell phone in their front pocket or keys. Sometimes keys bother me in my front pocket. So yeah, what is your tolerance? What is your tolerance for your comfort? What is your comfort level? And so it's going to be to each their own. If you think it's uncomfortable, fine. I'm not saying that you're wrong, Jane. Maybe it is. Maybe it is uncomfortable. I mean, we know that a lot of people, share your thoughts on inside the waistband and how uncomfortable it is. But you need to try the Torsion Gun Holster. And look, one of the things that makes this a very comfortable inside the waistband holster is the torsion technology. What it does to the backside of it, it makes it a lot smoother because it's basically taking the holster and doing this. And so it pops out in the front and it smooths out in the back. And if you can see, the back is a lot smoother than the front. I mean, look at the front, right? And so this makes it a lot easier to carry, a lot more comfortable. It's just an awesome gun holster. Try it, guys. But at the end of the day, what is comfort? I get asked that a lot. Is it comfortable? Well, I don't know, man. What's comfort to you? I mean, obviously you're gonna feel it. There's no magical holster out there that, you put it on, you're not gonna feel it. There's none, guys. If people are telling you that, they're lying to you. There's no magical holster out there, guys. If you want to conceal carry inside the waistband, you're going to feel it. And it's an acquired taste. In the beginning, it's going to be like, oh man. But after a while, you start getting used to it. You start dressing around it. You understand how to dress around it. And there's a lot of things that make it uncomfortable. Sometimes it's not the holster. A lot of times it's not the holster. It's the person. Why? Because they're wearing 32-inch waist pants when they're really a 36. Well, I've been 32 since high school. Yeah, man, but your gut hangs over it. Guys, don't lie about your pant size. Go out there and buy the proper pant size. Nowadays, there's pants that are, they have kind of like a spandex material in there. So, they're a lot more stretchable. That helps as well. The other thing, stop cinching your belt way too tight. Why? Oh, I don't want the holster to fall out. It's not going to fall out. That's what the clips are for. I run a single belt clip configuration. I've been doing it forever. I've never had my holster fall out. The clips, I mean, depending on the clip, this clip design is awesome. It has like it bites down on it and it's not going to let go, man. And so it's an awesome design. And you can see it right there. It's got a little ramp out right there that pushes the belt up. And then it's got that claw that'll just grab it. And so it's not going anywhere. Now, you don't have to cinch up your belt super tight, man. I don't. The belt is there just so that the clip can hold on, or the gun holster hold on to the belt. It's really what it's there for. It's not going to keep your gun on you. It's not. Because if you took off belt clips on this holster and just stuck it in your pants and cinched up your belt super tight, this thing's gonna pop out. So cinching up your belt doesn't keep your gun holster and your gun in your pants. The belt clips, the accessories is what keeps it there. And so don't stop cinching up your belt super tight. You don't have to. Now, you don't wanna run it super loose either. Find a good area. And there you go, man. Take it. Take it out for a spin and see if you like it, and then just adjust. And the other thing is, a lot of people are uncomfortable because of the psyche of I'm concealed carrying. Are people watching? We live in a state where we can open carry, and so if you print, it's not really a bad thing in Texas. Know your state laws, know your local laws, do your due diligence, find out what it is you can and can't do. Go out there, start concealed carrying, guys. But a lot of people get worried, and it plays with their psyche, and now you're not gonna have a good time because, oh, am I printing? Now you're not gonna enjoy your food. Oh, are people, are they watching me? Do they know that I'm concealed carrying? You're not gonna enjoy your food, man. And so a lot of times it's not even a physical uncomfortable, it's a psyche thing. It's a mental thing. Guys, get away from it, man. Stop thinking that way. You're not a prima donna. People don't stop eating or doing what they're doing when you enter a room. They don't care. Nobody cares. People are doing their own thing. Oh, it's just, I work out and, I've been lifting weights and, I just got a new haircut and, people are going to look at me. No, they're not, bro. They're not going to look at you. Stop it, dog. Please. The world doesn't revolve around you. Stop being a prima donna. Go out there, conceal carry. Don't worry about it. Most people don't care, man. Most people don't care. And the people that know what to look for, like me, I know what to look for. I don't care if you're concealed carrying or not. More power to you, man. If there's 100 people in a restaurant and 80 of them are concealed carrying, dude, high five, man. I mean, that's awesome. I don't care if you're concealed carrying or not. I don't even care if you're print. I don't even care if you open carry, guys. Listen to me. What's up with this? Oh, if you're open carry, you're an idiot. Oh, it gives us a bad name. Guys, the other side doesn't care if you open carry or not. They just don't like guns, period, man. Right? So, oh, you're giving us a bad name because you're open carrying. They don't like us no matter what. Stop. Stop trying to make them happy. Stop trying to please them. Well, maybe they'll like us now because we don't open carry. We conceal carry. They don't care. The only reason I don't open carry is because I don't like making people feel uncomfortable around me. I don't like making, a 60-year-old woman, with her grandsons sitting next to me at McDonald's, Whataburger, whatever. I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. And I've been concealed carrying because Texas, when it came out, it was a concealed carry state. And then they brought in open carry later. But guys, I don't open carry because I just don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. But look, the older I get, the less I care. Maybe I'll start open carrying in a couple years. I don't know. But look, forget about, well, the shooter knows that you're carrying, so he's going to be the first one you're going to be the first one that he pops. Most criminals are cowards, man. If they see a gun, they're gonna run. If somebody's gonna pop you behind, that's a personal vendetta. Doesn't matter if you're carrying or not, man. Guys, get away from that. I don't know where that came from. I don't understand that notion. Yes, if a bad guy walks into a Walmart and he's there to just spray everybody and just shoot everyone, and he sees you with a gun, you may be the first one that he's gonna pop. He may change his mind and say, you know what, I'm out, man. That guy has a gun. And most of these guys are cowards. Why? How? Why do you say that? Because either they shoot themselves or they put the gun down as soon as the cops get there. Guys, I don't get that notion. I understand it to a certain extent, but it doesn't extend at all. It's to me, it's a cut and dry. It's like, I'd rather have you open carry and carry than, oh, it's too uncomfortable, so I'm not gonna carry. I'm not gonna conceal carry because it's too uncomfortable, and you leave the gun at home. Look, at the end of the day, it's all on you, man. If you don't want to open carry, don't. I have no issues with people not wanting to open carry for certain reasons. But when you're sitting there and you're telling me, well, it's because we're giving the Second Amendment people a bad name. They don't like you, period, man. Just because you don't open carry and you conceal carry, you think they're gonna like you now? or the criminal, man. You're gonna be the first one that he pops. Most of these guys are cowards, man. Again, at the end of the day, you do what you want to do. That's cool, man. But I'm not gonna accept that premise of you're making us look bad or you're the first one he's gonna pop. It's very hard for me to accept that premise. Manuel, do you guys have planned just a light bearing holster to be used with suppressor in mind? No, Manuel. Most of the market doesn't own suppressors, and most of the market doesn't run a suppressor. That would be a custom, super custom order. And so, yeah, we would never do that. I don't want to say never. Don't ever say never, but we're not even thinking about that. I've seen some of the holsters out there. 0.001% of the people may buy them, and we're not going to waste our time and effort into making a holster that. I mean, you know, a lot of people say, you know, you don't give kudos to left-handed people. We're definitely not going to give kudos to somebody who wants to run a suppressor with a light. We're not, man. I get it. I mean, it's cool. You want to go to the range and practice it. Yeah, man, that's awesome. But that's not going to be us. You know, find somebody that's working out of their garage that has the time to sit there and do it and not be profitable. And then that's fine. Do it. But yeah, that's not something that we're going to do. I've seen them though, and they look pretty cool. Do they work? Those suppressors get hot, man. I think about it because Kydex, 200 degrees, man. Kydex is already wanting to go back to its original form, which is flat. Those suppressors get hot. You don't have to shoot 15 mags to get that suppressor hot. You shoot a full mag, and that suppressor is going to be hot, man. Half a mag, that suppressor is going to be hot. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I've never really looked into them, but yeah, I've seen them. But no, that's not something that we're going to do anytime soon, man. Yeah, sorry about that. Why do you say sorry? Why do you always apologizing? Well, because I know you guys want a Bravo holster, and we're not making, so that's why I'm just being sympathetic to your dilemma. This is James. Plans on a left-handed Glock 19 with light? Yes. If we're gonna make a left-handed light-bearing holster, the Glock 19 is gonna be the first one out of the gate. I mean, by far, man. It's just, and I talked about that before. Don't worry, guys. These aren't loaded. This is the Hellcat. Yeah, so yes. When? We're hoping sometime next year. We'll see if we catch up. This is a Hellcat with a red dot. It's a Shield red dot. It's the one that's made out of polymer. There you go, man. This ain't ours. This is on loan. But yeah, there you go right there. This is the Torsion Gun Holster. So now you can take advantage of our BOGO sale. It's awesome, guys. Look at that. 2 holsters for $52.99. It's just amazing. This is the Hellcat Torsion 3.0 Hellcat with a Shield red dot optic. Awesome. Look at that fit. This thing conceals like you wouldn't believe it. I mean, obviously, the Hellcat, it's a small gun. It's a thin gun. It's one of these new thin concealed carry guns. Single stack. I don't want to call it a single stack. It's a double stack. The Glock 48 kind of staggers a little, so forget single stack. I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, so there it is, man. Awesome gun. Awesome holster. Go check them out at Bravo. These things are killer, man. I like Glocks, so I'll run the Glock 43, especially the new one with the MOS. But man, this is awesome, guys. And so this is a really good gun, awesome gun. What is it? 13 rounds, 14 with 1 in the chamber. 13 plus 1 is what they call it. Yeah, and this one does have the red dot optic cut on the slide. Awesome. There you go, man, right there. And so we have both. This is killer, man. This is, I mean, you can get an awesome deal on these right there, man. Inside and outside the waistband. Try them out. If you don't like the inside the waistband, send it back, keep the outside the waistband. If you don't like the outside, send it back, keep the inside, give one to a buddy, keep one for you, give one to your dad, whatever, man. This is killer, man. Really good holster. It's got the torsion technology on there. And so it conceals like no other holster. It's awesome. And again, we're working on a wing, guys, so that's going to be really cool. But there it is right there. People have been waiting for this, and it's there. It's on our website. Go check it out, bravoconcealment.com. This thing's killer. I just keep saying that. It's killer. Where did killer come from? Why did I say killer? That's weird. Everything is covered under our unlimited lifetime warranty, guys, from the holster to the hardware to the clips. Anything happens to it, if we can't fix it or repair it, we'll replace it at no charge. You lose a screw, pick up the phone, call us, shoot us an email. We'll get you, we'll get you some hardware out to you ASAP, because we know you want to run your gear, man. For some reason you broke a belt clip, man. You were out there and you yanked on it like crazy, or whatever the case is. Your dog got a hold of it and chewed it or something. Pick up the phone, call us, shoot us an email, and we'll get you squared away. We're not going to charge you for anything. We'll ship them out to you. Unlimited lifetime warranty on the entire product, man. So it's an awesome unlimited lifetime warranty. We've had people, hey man, my dog ate it. My dog chewed it. You know how many pictures we get where it's just chewed all up in the front, and we're not gonna be able to repair it. It's not like we're gonna get in like, all right, let's see if we can put some Bondo filler on there, smooth it out and paint it black and give it. No, we're gonna throw it in the trash and we're gonna send you a new one, man. That's it, man. I mean, we're not gonna mess around, because that's what you deserve, the best. And if it's beat up for whatever reason, again, because your dog got a hold of it or it fell in a wood chipper by accident, send it back to us, man. Put them all in a Ziploc bag and send it back to us for a new gun holster. Guys, I mean, the unlimited lifetime warranty is awesome, and it follows a holster. You don't have to be the original buyer. Like, well, I bought it off a friend of mine who he got it from his uncle. If it's a Bravo holster, it's got the unlimited lifetime warranty. Pick up the phone, call us, and again, if we can't fix or repair it, we'll replace it at no charge. Shoot us an email. We'll get you squared away. Alfred, sorry about that. Okay, thanks for responding. Yes, Logan. Shield left hand, inside or outside the waistband, available yet? No, Thomas. The Shield sells very well, and we have our records there. I don't have them with me. I don't know what we're gonna do left-handed or not, but I'm assuming that the Shield may see a 3.0 left-handed holster in the future. They sell very well. They're good guns. They're awesome guns. I used to run my Shield until I just went full throttle on the 43X, but I really like the ergonomics of the Shield. Smith & Wesson, for my hand, for my taste, they've got the best ergonomics, man, on their grips. The Shield and the M&P just feel so good in my hand. I just really like Glock. For whatever the reason is. Not to say that the Glock feels ugly. I mean, it feels good, but man, when I grab that M&P, it's like there's something about it. I don't know what it is. Could be the longer grip, obviously. I have big hands because the Glock 17 feels real good in my hand. So it could be just a longer grip. But no, the Shield has a small grip and the Shield feels real good in my hand as well. So ergonomically, it just fits in my hand. It could be just my hand, the way I'm built. But yeah, everybody's gonna have their own likes and dislikes, and for me, M&P just hit the nail on the head with their design and my hand. It just feels real good. So yeah, going back to the M&P, it's a good little gun. It sells very well. Our holsters sell very well, and so yeah, you may see a left-handed M&P. I mean, we'll see. These are just my thoughts. They're not etched in stone. I'm not giving cues to our CAD designers right now. Oh, René said M&P, so let's make one. No, obviously we sit down and we'll have meetings and we'll run numbers and we'll see what's the best next option. But yeah, right now we don't. It's not in queue and we don't have any plans. But it's something that we'll definitely look into because that little thing moves, man. That M&P, it really moves. And the Easy came out. It's a different gun. It's a bigger gun. But I don't know, maybe they do make it in a small, what's the M&P, a 3.1 inch or something like that, the Shield. I'm not sure if the Easy comes in that size, but it's a little different gun. But yeah, it's a good gun nonetheless, I'm assuming. And that's another one that we need to look into. Are we gonna make an Easy right-handed 3.0? We don't know. We'll see what happens. Right now, we're just up to here with just our queue, and we're trying to get all these light-bearing inside the waistband holsters done for you guys as well, and the light-bearing 3.0s. And so as we're moving forward with that, we'll start seeing some space in there, and we'll throw some other options in there for sure. But yeah, good question, man. VP9 light-bearing anytime, Ernesto. No, man, that's not something that we're going to do anytime soon. The VP9 is a good gun, It's the ergonomics of it is real good. It fits good in my hand as well. It's a nice looking gun. It's a solid gun, but it doesn't move off the shelves like the M&Ps or even the P320s. They just don't. So right now we don't have any plans on making a light bearing for the VP9. I mean, this is today, right? This is October. What are we? October 7th. I mean, things could change. Things could change. I mean, sometimes things change, and you know, we'll try to we'll try to make sure and see what the market out there is willing to buy, and if the VP9 starts, just they can't hold them on the shelves, then we'll do it. But until that happens, no. And we see it on our website, and we see it in our numbers, and it moves enough obviously to make a 3.0, but with a light bearing on it, probably not. Or not with a light bearing, but with a light on there, probably not. So there you go, man. Mag pouch with holster deal coming back. Patch, that's an interesting question, because I spoke about this last time, and I forgot to get it, but I don't have it. But you guys have seen the linked holster, right? I mean, obviously it's a torsion gun holster linked to a single mag pouch, and the single mag pouch that we're using is just our standard mag pouch. It isn't anything crazy, but we are looking into designing a single mag pouch that is designed so that the mag kind of sticks out at an angle, it sits a little bit higher, and it's made specifically for carrying inside the waistband appendix. And so if we do that, we're definitely going to bring back the single mag with holster deal. But it'll come with that mag, unless, we may offer just the standard mag. So that way, you want to run your torsion at the 4 or 5 o'clock position, and then run your single mag, at the 9 o'clock position if you're a right-handed shooter. 6 o'clock being, or 12 o'clock being your front, 6 o'clock being your back. Yes, so you're running this at about the 4 or 5 o'clock position, and the single mag at about the 9 o'clock, then you're cool, or 10 o'clock position, then yeah. So we may do it to where we'll just ask you if you want the standard mag pouch or if you want the linked mag pouch. But that thing is gonna be awesome, guys. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use some O-rings, probably some different O-rings, and it'll attach here, and it'll be flexible, so it'll be able to flex with you. And then if we add that claw on there, it's just gonna be killer. And so we will offer it eventually for the linked holster, but we may offer just and I don't know what you want it for. If you want to link them together, then that's your answer right there. The truly linked holster, right? Mag pouch made for linking your torsion with your mag pouch. And we may have the option where you just want a standard mag pouch. That's cool, because a lot of people like to put the paddle attachments on there and just slip it on their belts and go. I mean, that's what I do. I don't have it with me, but if you've seen my stories, I have a single mag pouch and it's got the paddle attachments on there, and I just put it on my belt and I'm good to go, man. I don't have to be threading my belt. It's threading my belt through the belt loops. I don't have to be doing that. It's just easy on and off. Awesome setup. I love it. So yeah, we'll see, man. Good question. Good question. When are you making a gun range? Tactical belt gear. Never. No, man. That's not in our plans. I know we thought about it, about putting a single lane here in our shop, but no, that doesn't work. Maybe when we move somewhere else, maybe we'll do that. But yeah, if a full throttle gun range, no, that wouldn't work for us. We're in the business of making holsters. That's who we are. We're full throttle making holsters. We don't sit around and think about, well, how else can we bring in revenue? No, this is our greatest asset is holsters right now. And so that's what we're full throttle on, holsters. If something comes up and presents itself, then we look at it and we'll run the numbers and we'll see if it's something that we can or can't do. But we are gun holster manufacturers. That's what we do. We've thought about before, like opening up a storefront and selling guns and all that. No, this is who we are. This is where we're the best at. Sorry, guys. You guys still there? Sorry about that. This is where we really just, take it to the next level. And so, yeah, my time is there's not enough time in the day for me to go out there and venture into a gun range or anything like that. No way. And my time is way more better spent here. My ROI on this is way greater than trying to open up a gun range somewhere. Those are just my thoughts. You know, I mean, I could be wrong. You know, maybe I open up a gun range and it brings in more revenue than Bravo. I doubt it. But no, this is who we are, man. And this is who we're going to be. And for a while. And so unless it presents itself, then yeah. But until then, no, that's not going to happen. Good question, though. Self-adhering foam is awesome for comfort on the back. Yeah, you know, Patch, I've heard about that. Patch Horsley. Your name is up against the white background, so I'm assuming, yeah. And so we've thought about that. Not that we've thought about it. We've seen that. We've seen people putting like a foam patch in the back, and supposedly that helps with concealed carrying. Awesome. If that's what you feel you need, that's great. Do it. We don't sell patches. We're not thinking about selling foam patches. That's not what we do, and that's not who we are. So yeah, no. But I know there's a lot of manufacturers out there that sell them that you can put it on there and you're good to go, man. So go out there, and I'm sure it's a one size fits most. Try it on, man. That's awesome. Yeah. If it works, whatever works for you guys, listen to me. Whatever works for you, don't go by what other people say. It's got to work for you. And so if a foam patch works for you, do it, man. By all means, do it, guys. If a foam patch works for you, do it. Awesome. But do what works for you, not what other people are telling you works. That's why I'm saying it's an acquired taste, concealed carrying. You need to go out there, you need to try it. If it works, if it doesn't work, you may not be an inside the waistband candidate. You may not be an appendix inside the waistband candidate. You may not be a 4 o'clock inside the waistband candidate. You may not be a Kydex style holster candidate. You may want to go with something like a hybrid holster or something. You may want to go leather. You may want to go nylon. Try it, whatever works best for you. Guys, if a Bravo is, why do you think we offer the 30-day money back guarantee? Because it may not work for you. Although most people keep our holsters, some people, no, you know what, it's not for me. And so what's for you? An Uncle Mike's? Do it. As long as you carry. Guys, at the end of it, this is all a means to an end, which is concealed carrying. Guys, go out there and conceal carry with whatever works best for you. That's it. It's not, there's no agenda here. It's go out there and start concealed carrying. It starts with you. It starts today. And stop listening to all these guys on social media. There's so many voices out there. Oh, you gotta have 30 hours under your belt, man, in tactical training before you can start concealed carrying. No, stop it. Only you know when you're ready to start concealed carrying. And if you feel that you're ready to start concealed carrying, you feel that you need to start concealed carrying because you live somewhere where crime rate is high, or you work late at nights and walking from, where you work to your vehicle is dangerous, start concealed carrying. Now, obviously, know your state laws, know your local laws, do your due diligence. Find out what it is you can and can't do, but go out there, get a concealed carry license, start concealed carrying, guys. No gun safety. Yes, go out to the range, put some rounds on the target. Of course, all that's super important, guys. We're not, I'm assuming I'm talking to smart people here. Training is awesome. I'm not downplaying it. It's awesome. I've trained. It's awesome. You learn a lot. Going out to the range, yes, super important, man. You've got to do those things. But at the end of the day, are you going to conceal carry or not? Well, I'm not ready because I'm afraid that I'll shoot myself. So I don't want to run around in the chamber. Don't run around in the chamber. Oh, that's dumb, man. I know, I get it. Look, I understand. When I started concealed carrying, it was with a 1911 3-inch. I didn't run around in the chamber for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then I slowly started. And then I started running around in the chamber with a hammer down, which was super. I did that for a couple of days. I'm like, no, that's not right. And so I had friends around me that told me, no, man, you don't want to do that. I was there, guys. I was there. This is back in 98, man. I was there, guys. I was there. And then I got comfortable and I started going to the range and I started running around in the chamber with thumb safety up because that's the way you run 1911s. It is what it is. Cocked and locked, man. But only you know when you're ready. There's too many people on platform. Too many people have platforms nowadays on social media, and a lot of these people are saying things that, I'm not saying that training is bad, but you have to listen to what they say and how they say it. Sometimes it comes across like, well, if you don't have 30 hours of tactical training, or you don't have 30 hours of a training course out at the range, then you shouldn't be concealed carrying. No, man, don't. Only you know when you're ready. Because I've seen videos where a woman is standing at a bus stop waiting to get picked up by a bus, and some guy comes and tries to rob her. She takes out her gun, shoots the guy in the neck. I mean, the guy's standing 2 feet away from her. Do you think she needs to know how to shoot a 50-yard target, a 50-yard IPSC target with her gun? She doesn't. She knew how to use the gun. She took it out of her purse. She popped the guy. The guy had a knife to her throat. That's it. The guy ran away. The cops found him lying next to some train tracks. The guy survived. Or what about the other one in Dallas, where I've spoken about this, where she's pumping gas and she's got her 2 kids in the back seat. Some guy gets in her car and starts taking off. She jumps in the passenger window, takes out her gun from her glove compartment, shoots the guy in the face. What if she would have listened to people and she wouldn't have had her gun? Yeah, look, hindsight 2020, yes, she should have had the gun on her. I get that, but she got the job done, man. When I was growing up, there was no social media telling me what I should and shouldn't do. And I'm not saying social media is wrong or it guides you the wrong way, but you just have to use common sense in this, guys. What works best for you? Only you know when you're ready. And when you're ready, do it. If you don't feel you're ready, don't do it. Don't do it. People making fun of people on social media. Oh, he doesn't run around in the chamber. Ha ha ha. Okay, fine. How does that help? It doesn't help. A lot of people don't run around. There's countries where officers don't run around in the chamber, man. Obviously for other reasons, but guys. Anyways, enough of that. Was a rant. Yeah. So yeah, good question, Patch. Do you plan on making a chest holster for outdoor activities such as hunting? Lara Kalo. No, sorry about that. Top fan. Awesome. Thank you. No, man. The answer is no. No, we don't feel that there's a big enough market for that. I know a lot of people do that. It is what it is. I mean, maybe their numbers tell them, yeah, man, we're selling them by the boatloads. I don't see it. And so, no. We're not planning on doing anything like that. It could be their process as well that allows them to take a shell and put it on a platform in the back with straps. Look, I don't know. It is what it is. When I go hunting, I just carry on my waist. Would that help me? Maybe it would. Maybe it would. I haven't gone hunting in a while, but maybe it would. Maybe it helps hunters, yes. But we don't feel that there's a big enough market for that right now. Again, maybe there's a lull in everything in manufacturing. Yeah, let's try it, man. Let's see how it sells. Maybe it'll sell. Maybe we'll get 2-3 sales a day, 4 sales a day. I don't know. You know, and again, it's hunting. So you're probably gonna need a big gun, you know, like a revolver and all that. And we don't do revolvers. So to answer your question, probably not. I mean, I'm not a no. I truly believe in never say no because you just never know. But yeah, chances of us doing a chest style holster are very slim to none. I mean, we just don't see it. It's not what we do right now. And so, yeah, I don't see it in the near future for Bravo. Again, if you need one, there's companies out there that will do that. But yeah, it's gonna be a long while for us, or maybe even never. So yeah, good question, Sai. P365 XL done yet? Can we pre-order? Ha ha ha, please. Oliver, no, the P365 XL is not done yet. We're working on it. But yeah, we're still with the 3D CAD design team. I know that they scanned it and they're building a solid off of the clouds that they scanned. And so I don't want to get too technical here, but it's going to be a while, guys. We're not even sure we're going to have it before the end of the year. But for sure next year, it'd be nice to have it before the end of the year, but we'll see. I know that one is something that does move because the P365 moves a lot. And I know a lot of people like the XL, just a longer barrel, accuracy, all of that. It's got more rounds. So yeah, something that we are working on, but we're not nowhere near in completion of that. You'll know, guys, follow us on Instagram, on our stories. Whenever these samples come in, I'll show them to you. I'm like, look, man, this is the P365 XL. It fits awesome. Yeah, we're gonna, we should have it in the next couple weeks, and or we'll even get the 3D printed version of it because that's what we have to do first. And so I'll show all that on our social media. Go follow us, Instagram. We're also on Facebook on our stories, and we show all that. So pretty interesting stuff, behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, to answer your question, we're working on it, but it's nowhere completed. Sorry about that, guys. Just going on and on here. It's nowhere completed, and we don't do pre-orders only because we don't want to keep you guys waiting and in suspense. Like, oh man, when is it gonna come out? We don't want to say ETA of this date and then we have to change it because things happen, guys. When you're cutting metal, injection molding, it's tricky, man. And so there's a lot of variables there, and one little thing can just throw everything off. And we don't want to take your money and you're having to wait 2-3 months. No, that's not what we're gonna do. Some people do that because they need their finances to finance their projects. We don't. I mean, we're doing well. Our cash flow is good. And so we can do it on our own, and we'd rather just do that and not take your money. It's just something that I just really don't like. I think we can do a pre-order if we're waiting for them to, no, and not even that, because I'm thinking maybe we can do a pre-order like a week before. But no, just wait the week. I mean, you're not going to get it anytime sooner. It's not like we're going to sell out. I think pre-orders as well, they're good. We only have, 2,000. So, you want to get them before they all sell out. No, obviously, we're good. We're good with our manufacturing. So yeah, but it's coming, but not yet. Good question, Oliver. Any other questions? Ask away, guys. Ask away. What's going on, Matthew? What's going on, Nathan? Gert, Paul, Chad. Man, we got a lot of people watching here. That's awesome. Any question? There's no dumb question, guys. Please, there's no dumb questions here at Bravo. None whatsoever. What's a threaded barrel? We get emails. We get phone calls. What's a threaded barrel? What's the ejection port? What's the slide release? What's a magazine catch? It's fine. We'll answer that, guys. I was there, guys. Well, they're being lazy. They should just Google it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's a different conversation. But they're obviously not being lazy enough to pick up the phone and call us or shoot us an email. Maybe they couldn't find the right answer in Google. I don't know. It is what it is. But I don't mind open carrying. Yeah. Look, cool, Angel. Do it, man. Awesome. When I see an open carry, I'm like, yeah, man, that's awesome. He shouldn't be doing that, babe. He's open carrying. He shouldn't be doing that. That's bad for us. He's giving us a bad name. Are you kidding me? I'm like, America, dude. Rock on. Like, dude, like, I'll buy your lunch, man. Like, that's so awesome. Man, what is it? We talk about our nation. Our nation. We're being wusses, man. Always open carrying. Get out of here with that. Maybe a choice between free mag carrier and second holster. Yeah, we thought about that, Patch, but to set that up on the website is not that simple. And most people are going to choose the gun holster. So for us, there's a lot of variables involved. I mean, if I could just boom, boom, ding, it's done, then yeah, we would have bundles for gun holsters, bundles for single magazines pouch. Man, I would do a bundle for 3 gun holsters if we could, right? But it gets complicated on the website and it gets funky. And so, we're running up a Shopify, and, Shopify is, doing what they can for us. But yeah, it gets a little crazy. And so, yeah, we've thought about that. But at the end of the day, most people are going to choose the gun holster. And yeah, it is what it is. But I get you, man. I get you. Pick up the phone, call us, man. Call us. That's a good question right there. Patch, awesome question right there. Pick up the phone, call, and say, yeah, is there a way that instead of me getting the second holster, I can get a mag carrier? Customer service probably doesn't like that. But look, guys, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Pick up the phone, call us, shoot us an email. I'm not saying you will. You may not. They may not be able to do that for you. Yes, Thomas. Yes, Smith & Wesson has sold over 2 million shields. Yes, I believe it. Shield's been around. When we started Bravo, the shield came out somewhere around that 2010. I could be wrong, but I remember it. And yeah, it's been around for a long time. It's been around for 10 years maybe. And so, yeah, I get it. 2 million. Did you know that Glock sells over 1 million handguns a year? That's all their lines, right? But that's crazy, man. They own 65% of the market, so there you go. Makes sense. Yes, it makes sense. I'm sure it does. Hey guys, what's up, Calman? What's going on? Any level 3 holsters in the future, Calman? Yeah, we want to, definitely. We want to get into level 3s. We don't have anything planned right now. Again, we're just trying to get rid of all our 2.0s. Once we do that, then there'll be a little bit more breathing room there for us to kind of go in there. We want to work on the 4.0, obviously. And we also want to look into level 2, level 3 retention holsters. You know, different style of holster, getting away from the rivets, just all that, guys. But yeah, definitely that's something that we want to do. It's just right now we're just so busy just doing that one thing. And so, you know, sometimes when you take too much stuff, you're not good at anything. You're just mediocre at everything. And so we don't want to do that. It's kind of like, you know, you're jack of all trades, but master of none. And so we're trying to get this down to where we get rid of all our 2.0s, go 3.0 full throttle, shipping same day, you know, doing all that. And then once we do that, then we can really start focusing on the 4.0 and start focusing on level 2, level 3s. Yes. I mean, that'd be awesome. There's there's just, there's a lot of room out there for level 3 holsters, and the market's big, man. So yes, we'll definitely look into that. Good question. Good question. Good question. I missed the beginning of the session. Do you have an update on timing for the VP9 3.0? That's a good question. I don't have an update for it, but it's coming. It's in queue. We're hoping by the end of the year, we want to get rid of all our 2.0s and turn them into 3.0s. But yeah, I think we're waiting for the 3D printed version so that we can check the fit on it, and then we'll start cutting metal. But yeah, we are working on it. That's gonna be awesome, man. That's gonna be awesome, John. I like the VP9. It's a great gun. It doesn't sell as much as maybe the P320, but it's a really good gun. It reminds me a lot of the M&P. It's got really good ergonomics. Yeah, it's a good gun. A lot of people run it. It's solid. It's priced well, you know, for an HK, and yeah, it's something that we're working on, and hopefully we'll get it done by the end of the year for sure. Good question, man. Glock 19 TLR1 inside the waistband 3.0. Yes, we're working on that. We shared a video a couple of days ago, 3 days ago, of us showing you the CAD file, and maybe I'll share it again. But yes, we're working on it. It's almost done. Well, it's almost done to the sense where we can just move on to the next phase, which is cutting metal. So be patient with us, guys. It may take a little time, but we definitely want that done before the end of the year for sure, man, for sure. Best holster, best warranty, best deal in the industry. I have 3 holsters and 2 magazine pouches and need a few more. I always throw Bravo Concealment into the conversation when the topic comes up. Much love, Renette. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's from Patch. Awesome, man. Appreciate it. Cocked and locked. Yeah, Cal, man. That's the only way to do it. Oops. Sorry, guys. Hold on. All right, there I am. Stop calling me. Okay, so J.R. Hodge asks, just curious, do you run concealed carry with a round in the chamber? Yes, I do. I've been doing it forever. Again, I was talking about it earlier where I started with my first gun that I ever bought. I mean, I would shoot my friends' guns and all that, but my first gun that I ever bought was a Kimber 3-inch Ultra Carry. And for the first couple of weeks, I wasn't running around in the chamber. I wasn't. And it took a friend of mine to tell me, dude, what are you doing? You got to run around in the chamber. And I'm like, dude, that's scary. Like, no, you need to stop being afraid, man. Let's go out to the range. And so going out there, popping rounds and just getting comfortable with it. I just started running around in the chamber about maybe a month later. I also talked about how I would throw around in the chamber and then just release the hammer, which is dumb. And I did that for a couple of days. And I'm like, what am I doing? That's wrong. That's just so wrong. Cocked and locked, ready to rock, man. I run around in the chamber on any gun that I run. Usually it's my Glock 19 and my Glock 43. And it's the only way to go. For me, I'm comfortable enough. At the end, in the beginning, when you're starting, you may not be comfortable enough to run around the chamber. I get that. Don't worry about it. Don't. But start carrying, man. Because all it takes is just, to rack your gun and you're ready to rock. Now, seconds are valuable. Yes, I get that. I understand that. Getting back to social media and what people say, yes. Are you better off drawing your gun in under a second than you are in 2 seconds? Of course. But that shouldn't be the measuring stick of why you shouldn't or you should conceal carry. You should conceal carry even if it takes you 3 seconds to get your gun out of your purse. You should conceal carry, man. Because not all instances are, I'm waiting for him to look away. Okay, he looked away. Boom, man, you take him. Not all instances are like that. A lot of times you see the bad guy coming. A lot of times. You're walking down a dark alley or you're walking to your car. You see somebody coming through. You have time. You have time to get your gun and rack around in the chamber. Do you want to do that? No, of course not, because you're right. You may not have that time. But at least you're carrying, man. Do whatever works best for you. At the end of the day, start concealed carrying. You're going to get to a point where you're going to be running. And I'm not saying that's who you are, JR. Maybe you do run around in the chamber. Maybe you're just curious and you're inquisitive and asking if I do. But you're going to get to a point where you're going to be okay. And you're going to be running around in the chamber. And you get to a point where you're going to be running around in the chamber and, and maybe a backup gun on your ankle. I don't know. I mean, I don't. But guys, it starts somewhere. Just start. It's kind of like working out. Like, well, I don't have a gym. Start, man. Start when I started, it was next to my bed, 6x3 space, doing push-ups and sit-ups. Just a prison workout, man. Start. Just start. Well, I'm not a good cook, man, so I'm not gonna cook until I know how to cook like Wolfgang. Just start. Even if it's just with eggs, just start cooking. Start working out. Start carrying. Just start. Well, I have an old revolver. As long as it's safe, start. Like, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say, man. There's so many people just... it feels like so many people are watching like, oh, you're doing it wrong. And there's so many voices out there. No. And it turns into this noise that keeps people in fear of starting to conceal carry. Block out that noise, man. Only you know when you're ready. Again, training is important. Yes. Carrying around in the chamber is important. Yes. Drawing your gun in an allotted time is important. Yes. Those things are super important, man. But that shouldn't be the measuring stick from keeping you from conceal carrying and not conceal carrying. I hope I drive that home. And again, look, at the end, it's my opinion. But man, try to argue with that. All right. Good question, man. Good question. Awesome question. Sounds good, brother. Keep up the good work. Yes, thank you, Sai. Hope I answered your question, man. Any more questions? Whoa. You make a Glock 36 with rail? No, we don't, man. Sorry about that, Sydney. No, man. We focus on concealed carry guns, and so a lot of people ask us, when are you gonna make a 36? When are you gonna make a 21? When are you gonna make a 41? No, not anytime soon. I know there's a lot of competitive shooters that like to run gear like this, but we're just focusing on concealed carry. Will we ever make one a 21? Maybe, yeah. Look, we make one for the P320 because you can say, well, you're making one for the P320 full size. Yeah, but law enforcement agencies ask for that. And so that's why we make it. And their sales, their numbers make up for everybody else that doesn't carry a P320 for concealed carry, because I can guarantee you that 0.001% carry P320 full size for concealed carry. But law enforcement, they make up those numbers. And so we offer it because of that. It's just numbers, guys. It's just number. And the 21 and the Glock 21 is kind of, it's kind of fallen off of, the 45 has kind of fallen off. Agencies run Glock 17s or Glock 19s. The Glock 45, I mean, it was made for agencies, The Glock 19X made for military. This is awesome, man. I'm really enjoying this Facebook Live. You guys are very inquisitive, and that's cool. I love that. I love answering questions. P365 XL holster, when is it coming? I have a brand new one sitting for 2 months. I refuse to buy another holster. Oh man, sorry, Dan. That's why I say sorry, because I know there's people out there like that. And so, hey man, do you make one for, a Ruger, or do you make one for a Sphinx, or you make one for a Canic? No, man, sorry. So I'm very apologetic. Sorry, Daniel. We're working on it, man. You may have to wait a couple more months. My apologies. You can go elsewhere. I get it, man. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks so much, man. That's awesome. Why no holsters for the APLC if it's such a common and popular weapon light? You guys make sure good stuff, but us with APLCs have to settle with other brands. I get it, RJ. I get it, man. Look, our weapon light holsters sell. They don't sell as much as a non-weapon light. They just don't. They don't. The Glock 43X MOS has a notch now where you can put a light. The first holster we're going to offer is a non-light holster because people don't run lights. Most people don't run lights. That's what I meant to say. The APLC is a good light. We've thought about it again with the O-Light. We want to bring it in. We've just fallen behind because of our process. That's it. There's no other excuse other than that. Again, if I could wish it in existence, I'd do it right now, because you're right. The APLC is such a good light, and it's been around forever, and it's tried and true, and it's a good light. And so if we're bringing in the O-Light, we're probably going to bring in the APLC for the Glock 19s, for the big movers, maybe the MMPs, the P320s. But yeah, I get it. The APLC is a good light. A lot of people like it. A lot of people have it. It's not that expensive. It's a thought out light, well designed, and yeah, I get it, RJ. I have no answer other than we just fell behind, and we need to work on our non-light bearing holsters, because that's what sells more than light bearing holsters. And so, yeah, eventually, hopefully we'll get to it. If Enforce comes out with a new APLC2, then we'll do that, because obviously people are going to go to the newest thing, but they haven't come out with anything new. So yeah, we may. I mean, they came out with that big long one, but we're not going to do that. I don't even know what it's called. 1,000 lumens. We're not going to do that, because that's not really for concealed carry. Well, at least that's what I think. We're not going to do it. We'll see, man. If it starts sending like hotcakes, then yeah, we may have to do it. But good question, man. Good question. Love it. You guys are asking awesome questions, man. What's up, John? What's up, Carol? What's going on, Bill? What's going on, guys? Any left-hand torsions coming out? Been waiting one for my Glock 43 for a while. Yeah, Jordan. So I talked earlier, if we are going to make a left-handed torsion, it's going to be the 19 and the MMP. We may do it for the P320, for the Shield, and yes, definitely for the Glock 43X. I mean, the Glock 43X sells like crazy. You guys like Glock, you guys buy Glocks, and you need a holster for it. So here comes Bravo. So yeah, we may offer a left-handed. It's going to be a while. We're hoping 2021 will bring in some 3.0 left-handed options. We'll see, man. But yeah, good question. Thanks for asking. What's up, Andreas? What's up, Brandon? Guys, thank you so much for your time. You guys are awesome. You guys killed it. You guys were asking questions. Ask away, guys. and you've been inquisitive, and that's awesome. I love it. Pick my brain, because when you do, that's when I've got stuff to say. If nobody's there, I ain't got nothing to say, man. And so that's why I love doing these Facebook Lives. I can make a video and just on my own and say, okay, today we're gonna talk about this, but I love the back and forth, because you guys keep me interested, and you guys keep my mind going and percolating, and you guys give me stuff to talk about, and I love that. That's awesome. Thank you so much for your time, man. Go check out Bravo for everyday concealed carry needs. Awesome deals going on at Bravo every single day, guys. Go check it out. Don't miss out. Go follow us on Instagram. Go shoot me a DM. I answer those DMs. It's like me giving you my personal number. I get hundreds of DMs on a weekly basis, and I'll sit there and I'll answer all of them. Don't ask me about your order, because I'm just going to refer you to our customer service. But guys, go shoot me a DM. Let's start a conversation on Instagram. We're under Bravo Concealment. Go check out our podcast. Go check out our IGTV. Go check out those videos. All this is going to end up on IGTV in just small videos. So thank you so much for everything. Mario, what's up? Sean, what's going on? Jason, Dan, Don, Carol, you guys came a little late, man. Thanks for coming in. Maybe next time. Guys, thanks so much for your time. I'll talk to you guys soon. Hasta.